Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are asking the question, is FUT Fantasy Dembele still worth it in July? I'm joined by Jack. He's going to be asking me some questions. I'm sure he's very intrigued, as are you. Jack, what do you want to know?
Let's go, Rob. It's a big player.
Yeah.
I mean, he was at one point, Robbie, 4.2 million coins.
Not so long ago either, really, Jack.
Not so long ago, yeah. He held that price for a long time,
Yeah.
and now he's 660k on Xbox.
Yeah.
I'm here to ask you, Rob, do you think that's a good price for him? There's a lot of cards out that are, crazy, and they're free. Do you think he warrants the price now?
I think he does. I don't think 660k is much at all, really.
No.
He's got similar stats to headliner Mbappe, and when you compare them, they're not too dissimilar at all. And Mbappe is twice the price. I know he is Mbappe, but he is Ousmane Dembele. If you're new to FIFA, this man has been a god on FIFA for years past, Jack. He had his team of the season when he was at Dortmund was unbelievable. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yes, I do. Yeah. Very well.
He used to be what Mbappe was, didn't he? Really?
Yes.
Except he's got a five-star.
Everyone thought this man was going to be the next world beater.
Yeah.
And he's not quite lived up to it.
He's not. No. I hope he gets a move away from Barca, though. Just to, I feel like
he just needs to stay fit, doesn't he? As well.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's been a weird one. I've loved him in the past.
Yes.
I got that team this season. He was really good.
Yeah.
He's had some amazing. He's been a great kind of just after you start a team level type of card.
Yeah.
But Rob, we're talking about this one, the 95 rated card.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about him? What did you love?
That's a tough. I'd probably say the 5-star. I know there's quite a lot of people with it now, but when you get someone that is like a true 5-star like it is on his normal card, it's different gravy, isn't it? It's just a lot of fun to use. You feel like nothing's holding him back in a way. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal.
You've got a lot of choice, haven't you? It gives we've been talking, me and the boys in the party, that you can have all these juiced cards, but if you don't have skills or weak foot, you really don't stand out at all.
Literally,
That's what makes the difference makers this year, anyway. Especially you look at all the best cards; they've all got 5-star.
Yeah.
Most of the best cards have got skills as well. The skills this year are just so much better than the weak foot, in my opinion, anyway.
I'd agree.
And then having both of them is just perfect.
It's
wonderful.
It unlocks a lot. As well as his pace is outrageous. I showed Jack a little clip just so he's got a bit of context of what I'm talking about, but he just burned past everyone, didn't he, Jack? I'm sure you'll see it in the clips, but
he's fast.
Very ridiculously
he looks
fast.
very fast.
Yeah, brilliant.
I suppose the kind of question that people will be wondering then, Rob, is do you think he was ever worth anywhere near to what his price was?
I don't think he was worth 4 million, because that's a lot.
He was so rare, wasn't
he? It was the pack weight. When you look at all those FUT Fantasy players, like Coutinho was like 2 mil for the longest time.
Yeah.
I think they were all a bit skewed.
Another one.
Yeah. And when they got upgraded as well, it didn't help. They were ridiculously overpriced. But I think now that he's dropped a lot, this is why I'm doing the review, really, because I think a lot of people, it would have been out the price range, out of people's minds, but now he is cheaper. People can actually consider him. I'm sure a lot of people have packed him as well and are intrigued what he's like. But yeah, he's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, it's what you like to hear because at the end of the day, this part of the game is when you just want to try new players.
Yes.
You just want to have a laugh. You want to have a bit of fun with your coins before we get to next year, which is it's getting closer and closer. It's about 2 months away, isn't it, actually, give or take.
Yeah.
I'm so gassed for the new FIFA. To be fair, this year, I feel like we've grinded it a lot.
We have,
and the packs haven't really.
No,
packs haven't been in our favour at any point of the year.
Absolutely not.
But I suppose, Rob, another question is, is he that S tier? I'm looking at the minute. I want to spend all my coins on a fun attacker. I'm looking at moments Dino, moments Cruyff, team of the season Neymar. Do you think he's kind of at that level, but obviously at a discount price?
Yeah, potentially. I think, if you've got players like that and you're playing sort of like a 4-2-3-1, 4-2-2,
yes,
I think on the wing he's going to do bits for you. He's like that sort of S tier winger in that sense.
I know what you mean. He'll pop in with a lot of good stuff.
Exactly. It's like when you play Mbappe on the wing, you really feel like you are spending the money on like a premium winger, and he's got that sort of feel about him. If you've maybe not got the best attack and you pack him untradeable or something, absolutely he's going to do numbers for you up front. That's where I played him at striker, but on the wing he'll be phenomenal as well. He's got the pace, he's got the skills, he's got the dribbling. He's going to be brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
That's That's all I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Robbie, why don't you take us through the end card, see what he's worth?
Yeah, so I've gone for a 9.75. I really liked him.
Okay, what was it that dragged him down? I'm guessing stamina.
Yeah, I think at this stage of the game, 90. I know it's a lot, but at this stage of the game, I think you feel it when you don't have a 99 because everyone else is in that sense.
Yeah.
Which
I've got really used to your players just lasting the entire game and not having to sub them off, and then when you do have to sub someone off, you're like,
it's annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, Bale's the same as well. I have to sub Bale off every now and then. Yeah. But it's not enough to make him completely unusable. He'll do a job for at least like 80 minutes. He'll be like tip top, but then he sort of gets a little bit tired. And let's be honest, boys, you've all got insane super subs. The amount of packs that have come out and everything, I'm sure you've got some crazy players on your bench. Get them on. Use your different players. It really does help bringing players off the bench. If you don't use subs, use them. Genuinely, it'll help you so much.
It gives you a chance to use these.
Yeah.
Like to use the players.
Absolutely.
I've been bringing Team of the Season Suarez off the bench, and he is so much fun.
Yeah.
And I would have never used him.
Absolutely, yeah.
Simply because I was like, oh, Suarez Team of the Season, cool. It's a cool red. But then he actually turned out to be an absolute baller. So
exactly.
Here we are.
In terms of value, I've gone for an 8.5. I think 660k, what he is right now, is a good price when you're comparing to how much he used to be as well.
People have been accumulating wealth for
absolutely,
so much of the game now that I don't think that's a lot at all. Really,
no, not at all.
To be honest with you,
yeah, he's got the 5-star. He's French and he's in the league. He's always going to have that premium, isn't he?
He's
playing
French.
for Barcelona. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
He fits into a lot of teams.
I maybe argue, Jad, that I preferred him to playing with Mbappe, and I love playing with Mbappe. But I'm tempted to swap him out.
Ooh, that's a big call.
I think if I had him untradeable, I might do the move, but just because I've already got Mbappe and it's liquid that I want to keep for other reviews and stuff. But yeah, if you've got them both untradeable, try them both together. They're both phenomenal together, but they're very similar. But Dembele has a 5-star weak foot, and it is clutch at times. Absolutely clutch.
Yeah, it can help out a lot, especially when they are up front. If you are using them up front.
Yeah.
Or even on the wing, it's really useful because then you've got the option to whether you want to cut inside and go for a shot or go for a whip down the byline.
Yeah, he's honestly, don't write him off just because he's dropped a lot in price, boys. It's just because he's been re-released. It's not because he's all of a sudden got patched and crap now. Yeah, honestly, he's phenomenal. In terms of chem style, I went for a marksman. I think that's probably the move. It gets him 99 finishing, 99 long shots as well. And it gets his strength up as well, which is never a bad thing, really.
When we get to this point in the game that all these guys have got these crazy stats.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much.
Sorry, it doesn't really matter too
Absolutely
much, like
not.
you say, Rob.
In terms of links, I've gone for Team of Season Benzema, who's also dropped a lot. He's about 700k now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to try him because Sam simped for this man.
In love with him.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to give him a go. Because I never ended up giving.
Yeah, I could link him with Bale. That's a good shot. I might try him. Another one as well, Moments Vieira. I'm sure a lot of people did him. SBC's expired now, but I'm sure he's quite cheap on the market anyway. But brilliant. I mean, Jack packed him twice when he had him.
Don't talk to me about it. Don't talk to me about it. I'm only just over that.
He's still 1.1 million on the market as well, which I suppose is testament to how good he really is. You may be looking at
using him as the middle centre mid. Yeah. He locks it down.
Absolutely.
So well.
Like you may look at players like Chouameni. They've got better stats and whatnot, but Vieira has something about him. He's got the legs. Yeah, he's phenomenal. And then the last one as well I've gone for is Team of the Year Kante, who's dropped a lot. He's like 600k, I think. Yeah. Brilliant card. Very good card. I think that's about it. Anything else?
Not really, mate. No, this is the good thing that if you've got a stacked account, you can just fill in all your attack with players of this caliber now. It's great. I love this time of year. It's very different. We've got a lot of decent objectives. Yeah. I think the SBC cards have been lacking a little bit so far.
Well, yeah, I've not done any of them yet, which I think shows how mid they are.
Yeah, neither have I actually.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get something a bit more exciting in the next couple of days. But lads, if you've enjoyed the review, make sure to drop a like down below. Drop a subscription to the channel. We're going to be having plenty of FIFA 23 content soon. Yeah. It's kind of been a little bit slower now. Everyone's kind of having a bit of a break from the game because we all smash it for about 10 months and then we're like, ooh, need some time off before the new one.
Exactly, yeah. You need to recover, don't you? And then we go hard again.
You do.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. We're still talking about FIFA?
Yeah, well, I'll bring you after, Jen, don't worry.
Okay. Lads, if you enjoyed it, drop a like. But until next time, I've been Joe.
I've been Robbie.
And we've been Backpage Game. We'll see you in the next one.
See you later.